Taped from New Jersey, it's the SNL Nerds, the show where two comics from New Jersey nerd out about Saturday Night Live. I'm your co-host, John Trumbull.
And I'm your co-host, Darren Patterson.
Hello, Darren. How are you doing?
Hello. How are you, sir? How's the summer treating you? We're in the thick of it in the summer months.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I still feel like it's just getting started, but yeah, if you want to say we're in the thick of it, sure, I'll go with that. Okay. I'll go along to get along, sir.
Yeah.
Whatever you establish as the reality, I'm going to yes and it. That's what I'm doing. That's the kind of improv partner I am.
And I respect that, sir. Just even if my prompt is a little half-assed now that I think about it, I respect it.
Okay, really? We're starting with weather? Okay, all right, sure.
How's the weather treating you?
This is always like the most awkward part of the podcast is where we just have to sort of organically get into a conversation, but there's always like some weird small talk at the beginning.
That's right.
It always feels weird to me. I mean, it's comfortable like a couple minutes in, but
yeah, this is us breaking the ice. This is how we, break the ice, massage the shoulders, as they say. A little foreplay before we.
Okay, now we're getting just kinky.
Oh, wait, where am I?
What the hell? Okay, all right.
Wait, what podcast is this again?
I didn't know. This is the Monday night podcast.
Oh,
Aaron. This is that other one is on the Tuesdays.
Oh, you know what? Damn it! I mixed it up on my calendar. I apologize, guys.
Right.
I was glad we cleared that up before I got too deep in it.
Yeah. So yeah. So, this week we decided to do did we decide to do this for any particular reason? I don't think we did. We just were like, let's do this movie. It seems like fun.
We threw a dart at the wall and it landed on Zombieland.
That's right. We're doing Zombieland from 2009, which it kind of freaks me out that this movie's from 2009. It doesn't seem like it's that old to me. It seems like it's like 10 years old on the outside. But no, we're going back 17 years. Did I do that math right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's wild. That's
2026, take away 2009.
That's crazy, right?
Carry the 4. Yeah, 17. Let's just say that.
It's crazy.
It's crazy pants. Like if a child was born when this movie came out, they'd be a snot-nosed, belligerent teenager by now.
They absolutely would be. That's just math.
Yes,
they would be getting on our nerves as we speak.
Yeah, I believe they'd be calling us washed and based, no cap.
I know like what one of those slang terms means, I think.
There you go.
I don't think I realized that based was bad.
I think I don't even know if I'm using it. I don't even know if I said that right as I was saying it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't particularly care.
Nope, not at all.
That's kind of the beauty about like living on the other side of 50 is you so don't care about so many things.
It's pretty great.
Like, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm not going to wade into that controversy.
Whatever. But yeah, Zombieland came out October 2nd, 2009. Came out the same year as another Jesse Eisenberg film that we talked about on this podcast, Adventureland, which came out in April of 2009.
Big year for Jesse Eisenberg in amusement parks.
Oh, that's right. Hey. Yeah. Wow, yeah, he was the amusement park guy for that 1 year.
Yeah, that's that's kind of wild. Let's see, when did we do? We did Adventureland all the way back in episode 96. I think that was one of my birthday shows because I love that movie. That's a great movie.
It's a fantastic movie. It's pretty tight.
Yeah,
it's pretty
if
solid.
You haven't seen Adventureland, highly recommend it. And also, I'm just going to cut to the chase. I highly recommend Zombieland as well.
Ooh,
massively entertaining movie. I've seen it a number of times. I think I'd seen it, like my last viewing of it was like literally like 6 months ago in December, but I was like, yeah, it's Zombieland. I don't care. I'll watch that again. I'll watch that most any time. It's been long enough. And yeah, I enjoyed revisiting it.
It's a fun movie. It's like, I mean, it's short. It gets right into it. As soon as the movie starts, like there's no preamble about, how did the virus break out and all that jazz. It literally just drops you right into zombies have taken over the planet
Right.
everything's fucked. Go.
Yeah, yeah. We just see. I think it was like we in the opening shot we see. I think it's a Capitol building, and we see like
Yeah.
zombies running around, and there's like a montage under the opening credits where we just see lots of humorous things of zombie people going after the uninfected people. Like there's like guys like running out of strip clubs, and there's like a topless stripper like running after them.
Yeah, I will say that the opening is pretty baller. While it's like you said, like in slow motion, all these zombie
Mhm.
attacks while Metallica plays. It is
Yeah,
pretty
for whom the
badass.
bell tolls,
Move the
and
ball to-
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention. Do my little preamble about the movie up top. So yeah.
Oh yes, yes. Like let's find out when was it released, how much money did it make. Let's find out all that good stuff.
Yes, Zombieland, October 2nd, 2009, directed by Ruben Fleischer. This
Uh-huh.
is his first feature film. Then he went
Nice.
on to direct the two Venom movies with Tom Hardy. Um,
Eh,
he, al-
okay.
yeah, he also he also did the Zombieland sequel. He also directed The Mule, which is a movie with Clint
The
Eastwood.
mule.
The Mule, yes, it's a movie that if you've seen SNL, you've heard on Weekend Update John Mulaney's hilarious diatribe about that movie, The Mule. And
Are you sure? I'm not seeing that listed on his Wikipedia here.
I saw it on his IMDb.
Oh, okay. Well, geez,
I'm
which is right?
all right. Well, I
Let's
don't know.
see.
Oh wow, I'm out of law.
Filmography: Zombieland, 30 Minutes or Less, Gangster Squad, Venom, The Mule. Yep. Okay. I stand. Oh no, he
Aha!
didn't direct it. He was the executive producer on The
Oh,
Mule.
son of. All right. All
And
right.
he didn't direct the second Venom movie. He was the executive producer on that. So you were looking at his executive producer credits, sir.
God. Well, now I have egg on my face.
Yes, I'm sorry.
All
I'm
right.
sorry to call you out on your own podcast, but I mean, he has a great directorial career, even without that. I mean, he's done Zombieland. He did 30 Minutes or Less. He did Gangster Squad, a film I barely remember existing. Uh, he did the first Venom. He did the sequel to the Zombieland Double Tap. He did Uncharted
Yeah.
with Tom Holland,
Yeah, it's based on a
uh,
video game.
and he did the latest Now You See Me movie, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which I still haven't gotten around to seeing that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, he's done some good stuff. And the people that wrote this were Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who they also went on to write the Zombieland sequel and Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And they also wrote the Deadpool movies, Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine.
oh, okay, all right.
Okay. Oh, you don't seem as impressed by that.
I enjoyed the first Deadpool. I enjoyed the second Deadpool. I recently watched Deadpool and Wolverine maybe a year ago, and I hated it.
Yeah, that one was pretty divisive with a lot of people.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm not going to get into why I hated it. If you go to my letterbox page at Trumbull Comic, you can read my whole review / rant about it. But
Wowie.
yeah, but no, I generally like their work more than I don't. I would say so.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now back to the movie. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. Wait, did you say how much it did financially?
Oh shit! No. What the fuck is wrong with me today?
I don't know. I don't know. Have you been infected by a zombie?
Oh my
Are you
god!
bleeding from anywhere? Has anyone bitten you recently? I mean, I don't want to get into your personal life too hard, but
You heard me at the top of his podcast. It's a shit. No.
I mean, hey, no judgment, no judgment. Whatever you're into, whatever floats your boat. I'm just saying, are you going to be craving brains by the end of this podcast?
I certainly hope not.
Okay, all right.
I make no guarantees.
Okay, we'll just power through.
Yes, exactly. So the budget 23 mil, made 102 mil, huge hit. Kind of a surprise hit too. Like,
yeah.
I remember when this movie came out, I was a little surprised because I mean, this is Eisenberg before Social Network. So he wasn't a huge star just yet.
Yeah, true. He was still sort of the up and comer. He was like the guy from The Squid and the Whale, and
Yeah.
what was that movie he did with Campbell Scott?
Oh, Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger. That's a wow. Yeah,
So
I think
underrated.
that's the first thing I saw him in. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That movie's so underrated. I like it so much. I don't know anybody else that's seen it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like Emma Stone was kind of on the come up too. But she wasn't quite the big star just yet. So like
Was
I
this
was.
like a pre-Easy A Emma Stone?
I'm looking
That's
it up
really
right.
sort of the demarcation point for Emma Stone, I think.
I believe this was pre Easy A, which you
Okay.
also talked about on the podcast.
Yeah, and Abigail Breslin, she'd done Little Miss Sunshine by this point, of course. Uh, and she's a few years older. And Woody Harrelson, well, Woody Harrelson, man's been killing it since Cheers. Let's face it. I mean,
Yeah, just actually wait, no. Oh yeah, this was pre Easy A. Yeah, pre Easy A would come out the next year in 2010.
okay, all right.
So like up to this point, she had been in like of course Superbad,
Mm-hmm.
The Rocker with Rainn Wilson, and The House Bunny with Anna
Well, there's a
Faris.
forgotten movie.
Yeah, oof. Ghost of Girlfriends
I
Past.
literally forgot The Rocker existed until you mentioned it.
Oh, poor Rainn Wilson.
Now, I never saw The House Bunny. Uh,
Ghost of Girlfriends Past.
I know that is a movie that exists.
Paper Man, and then Zombieland. Yeah, so she was
Okay,
on the
all
come
right.
up. So, but yeah, so the fact
Yeah,
that I guess this no, well, Superbad was her first big movie, but yeah, the fact that this was movie did so much business and was such a huge hit was kind of
yeah.
surprising to me, actually.
And it's become sort of a cult film. They actually did a sequel for it 10 years later, Zombieland 2 Double Tap. And there was actually a pilot for Amazon TV because this was originally conceived as a television series.
Mm,
And then it evolved into a feature film. And then after the film was such a success, they were like, "Oh, let's make that TV show." But they didn't have any of the actors from the movie, so it didn't quite go. So
wow, that sucks. But yeah, I have heard that there are things from that TV show pilot in this movie, like the zombie kill of the week was from the
right,
TV series.
that was going to be like a recurring feature on the show, which that makes sense because TV shows come out weekly, typically. So
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, fun, enjoyable movie. So let's get into it. Let's chop this up, baby.
okay, so we're the movie starts like we said. You just jump right into it. We see like zombies going after people. Like we see like little girls in ballerina outfits going after a mom in an SUV.
Oof. Yeah,
Um, and then and the way it's cut is like, oh, okay, well that's obviously a full size stunt woman there.
yeah, of
Like
course.
you're looking closely and it's like, oh, that those are not little girl proportions. But I guess you can't find uh, many stunt women at that size. So
No, not in
they're
this.
probably just like, oh, it's a quick shot.
Yeah,
We'll get away with it.
yeah, we'll be fine. No one will be the wiser.
And so it takes place. We're like 2 months after the zombie apocalypse, so it's still kind of newish, but it's also like we've kind of gotten into what the new normal is.
Right. And one thing that they've done throughout this movie that I thought was kind of interesting is that like no one gives their actual names, because one of the rules a lot of I guess survivors have figured out is not to get attached to anybody. So our main character, Jesse Eisenberg, he just goes by Columbus because
Yeah,
he's making his way from Austin, Texas, in college back to Columbus, Ohio, to see if his parents are okay.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, and he's our narrator of the film. He's our point of view character, and he quickly establishes several rules that he's developed to kind of survive in Zombieland. Rule number one is cardio, because he
Mm,
points out early that after the zombie apocalypse happened, overweight people were some of the first to go because they couldn't outrun the zombies.
damn.
Which harsh, but yeah, probably that's how it would go down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, then he has other rules like, of course, the double tap, which is
Mhm.
you always shoot a zombie twice just to make sure they're dead. Which
Right.
that's just
Don't
good
be
sense,
concerned about wasting those bullets. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
right? Rule number three has beware of bathrooms, because that's when you're at your most vulnerable, where
Hmm.
the zombies can get you. Where we see a cameo from Mike White in here as
Yeah,
he's taking a dump and a zombie eats him while he's on the can.
Mike White, actor, writer, creator of the White Lotus. That's probably what he's best known for these days.
Yeah. Hey,
But
he did School of Rock too.
well, he did. But I'd say he's best known now for creating the White Lotus because that's a very popular show.
All right, I guess.
Okay, all right. Don't ever disagree with me again, Darren Patterson.
Yes, sir.
You're on thin ice, Mister.
Jetson.
And let's see, rule number 4: seatbelts. Because we see that woman in the SUV, she goes flying through her windshield when she unexpectedly has a collision with another vehicle. And
Yes, that's pretty.
yeah,
That crash is pretty gruesome too.
it is.
I was
Yeah,
like she just goes right through the windshield, head smashes on the concrete, and she like skids on the pavement. I was like, oh,
yeah.
like I mean, I know this is a zombie movie where we see guts and junk, but at that I was like,
But
ooh,
it's still not a real ultra gory film. It gets a little bloody. Something I read on IMDb is like all the blood in the movie was just added digitally in post.
oh,
So
interesting.
yeah, so they didn't have any actual blood spurting on set. They would just add it in digitally, which I was like, okay, that's a way to do it. That's probably a good way to keep your budget down.
Yeah,
Um,
not too shabby.
yeah, so the movie starts out with Columbus in Garland, Texas, and it's 2 months since the zombie outbreak. We see him like chased by two zombies in the gas station. We kind of see his rules in action and how
Right,
that's like keeping him alive. And he kind of has to like circle around to his car because like he initially drops his keys, but he can't stop and fish out his keys because he's got zombies outrun. So he just kind of runs around in a circle until he can get his keys and then get into his car and then go driving again. And then there's like somebody in the back seat.
right.
Um, and yeah, we that's another one of his rules. Rule 31: check the back seat.
It all makes sense. It's all
Mhm.
pretty solid rules if you really think about it.
Yeah, yeah, and so he's trying to get to his family in Columbus, Ohio, to find out if they are still alive and safe and all that.
Right. So he's able to escape those zombies. We see him just kind of walking in the road after he crashed his car just to
Mhm.
kill one of the zombies that was in the back seat. So he's on foot on the highway. Rule number 7: travel light.
Yes,
And we get to learn
yeah.
a little bit
Got like
more.
one suitcase. Yeah,
Yeah, like we learn a little bit more about Columbus too, because we learn he's always been a loner. He kind of is a bit of a shut in. He has lots of
yeah,
phobias and IBS,
yes.
and so like when everything went to shit in the world, like he was kind of
He was going to
okay.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah, hey and
yeah.
but yeah, so he's always just kind of been like a bit of a lone wolf. So as
Yeah,
he's
he's
walking,
not that close with his family, he says,
mm,
but he still wants to check and make sure they're a okay.
yeah, exactly. So and at this point, he's kind of walking down the the streets,
The
the
highway.
road,
Yeah,
highway. That's what it is. Looking
yeah.
for a ride, and we see this Escalade kind of uh, run down the road with the number 3 painted on it, the Dale Earnhardt number, and
Hmm.
we see Woody Harrelson as Tallahassee,
Yeah.
who's like this big badass, cowboy hat wearing good old boy. He don't take no mess or guff or nothing.
Right, right. And they're originally facing off with each other. They're like aiming their shotguns, and then like Columbus kind of calls a truce by just doing like the little thumb hitch a ride gesture, and so they kind of come to an understanding. And Tallahassee's like, okay, yeah, I'll take you along with me for a
Yeah,
bit. And he warns Columbus right up front. He's like, "Look, I'm not easy to get along with, and I'm sensing you're a bit of a bitch. So I give this relationship 2 weeks."
so the odd couple right off the bat.
Yeah, that's another thing I really like about this movie is it establishes its characters so well and so quickly, and everyone's cast a type to a degree. I think so.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
really works. Yeah. So.
Yeah. There was one part I didn't quite understand because uh, Woody Harrelson, Tallahassee says, "Yeah, I'll give you a ride to Texarkana," and I
Hmm.
was like, "What is that?" I mean, and I know it's like a matchup of like Texas and maybe Arkansas or Canada. I didn't know Texarkana was.
I think there's an actual. Isn't there a town or a city by the name of Texarkana?
Oh, is that what that is?
I'm googling it
Oh,
now. Yeah, it's a town. It's a city in Bowie County, Texas.
oh, okay. So it's an actual city. All right, Doi.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I thought they did that thing where, like, after everything collapsed, like society rebuilt itself and like renamed mashed up states or something.
Well, we're
You know,
only 2 months into it,
I don't know.
so yeah, I don't think we've developed a completely new post-apocalyptic society yet.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, 2 months. That's too short time. You got to get together all the paperwork and
Yeah.
have shit notarized. That's you're
So
right.
there's actually it's actually a twin city, and
Oh,
there's also a Texarkana, Arkansas.
oh, so
So
that's why.
they're going to. I guess they're fairly close to each other. So yeah,
Okay,
it's right by the border.
interesting. Okay, see,
So
the
so
more
that's
you
that's
know.
why. So
All right. Learn something new every day.
yeah. So
Okay.
Texarkana, real place, not just a post-apocalyptic zombie place.
Okay, fair enough. So then we also learned that Tallahassee has a bit of a weakness.
hmm
He really likes a Twinkies, a good Twinkies.
Yeah, well, like one of his goals in this post-apocalyptic world is to find some unspoiled Twinkies because Twinkies they do have a shelf life. Apparently, the shelf life of Twinkies is like 45 days, so we're already probably pushing that in the movie since
Oh,
we're like 2 months in. But yeah, so he wants to find some fresh Twinkies while he still can because they're not going to be good after a certain point.
yeah. So I mean, I get it. I mean, I would say out of all the Hostess treats, I, maybe Twinkie might be the best. I think. I mean, I
I
like a
always
good.
I always liked Twinkies as a kid. Now I think I might be more about the cupcakes.
Oh,
But
with the
they,
little squiggly line on
but
top.
yeah, but the last time I had a Twinkie, I was just like, oh, this tastes so chemically. Um,
Yeah, that's true. You
so,
gotta.
so I think I've kind of lost my taste for Twinkies.
I think that happens as you get older. You're like you try to all the chemical based treats and snacks you used to eat as a kid are just nothing but sugar, and you eat them now, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah,
You have a more
yeah.
refined palate as an
If
older.
I have like one of those a year, that's a lot. No.
I had half of Dr Pepper. I'm good.
Oh no. Well, soda, I'm still drinking
Oh,
way more than I ought to, but
well, that's all chemicals too.
it is. It is.
All right, different chemicals. I see.
So they find a Hostess truck like overturned, and Tallahassee's like, "Oh, hey, this is my chance to get some unspoiled Twinkies." And so they go in. We learn another one of Columbus's rules because it's like down a bit of a hill, and he's like, "Oh, you got to limber up before you do anything physical, so you can be ready to run away at a moment's notice." And Tallahassee like, what is it? What does he say to that? He's like, "Oh, have you ever seen a cheetah limber up before it jumps on its prey or something like that?"
Yeah, he said like you ever see a lion limber up before it chases a gazelle,
That's it.
and
Okay.
Columbus is like, oh yeah, never. I guess not. Meanwhile, don't lions stretch all the time?
I don't know. I didn't. I
I'm
was not aware I was going to be quizzed about lions.
Uh, don't you? Do you not read Natural Geographics on a daily?
I do not. I do not. Nor do
Okay.
I see the National Geographic channel anymore.
All right.
So
Well, get on it. But yeah, I believe lions like stretch all the time. That's like how they're so muscular.
I
They
mean,
just
I've seen house cats stretch. So yeah, I can
yeah
buy that lions stretch.
yeah they just stretch and then they just go chase their prey and that's how they stay all yoked.
Okay, so you're saying that Tallahassee's full of shit.
Yes, I am. Look, I don't want to call out Tallahassee's wildlife knowledge,
You
but
hear that, Woody Harrelson? Darren's calling you out.
but I think I may have to call him into questions because yeah, lions, all wildcats, they kind of stretch all the time. That's the thing. They just kind of lie around, stretch it out, and pounce on gazelles.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying.
So anyway, they open up the truck and they find no Twinkies, but they find a host of snowballs. I,
Boof.
does Hostess have like trucks devoted exclusively to one particular one of their products?
That
That
can't.
seems
No.
odd.
Yeah, that seems like a waste of a truck.
Or maybe somebody else raided and already took all the Twinkies.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
But then they just left the snowballs. That I don't.
Well, I
know.
mean, you were saying that snowballs are the worst Hostess candy, so
Yeah, that's true. They do kind of suck nuts.
okay.
It's, I think that's a technical term.
I mean, do you have a full ranking here where like so snowballs at the bottom or Twinkies at the top?
Oh, forget. I'll email you my spreadsheet. This
Okay, I
goes.
mean, where do the apple and cherry pies fall, or the cupcakes?
Um, Cupcakes are up there. Cherry pies, they're they're ranked kind of low.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think
I mean, I was always more of an apple pie man myself.
yeah. I believe Susie Q's would beat out both of those.
Suzy
Handle.
Q's. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a Suzy Q. What were
Yeah.
the Suzy Q's again?
They're like chocolate spongy cakes with like a ton of cream in the middle. Oh
Uh-huh.
man, I don't even know if they make
Do
them
they have
anymore.
like a chocolate frosting around the outside?
No, no, it's just like a chocolate sponge, no frosting, just or
Oh,
on the outside. It's just a vanilla filling frosting on the inside. Dude,
okay.
I used to house those shits. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So Suzy Q's are up there for you. All
Oh,
right.
all day. Suzy Q all day, kid.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but enough about me and my Suzy Q's fetish. Let's go back to this movie.
Fetish. Oh my goodness.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then we actually go back and we learn more about Columbus as we
Yeah.
find out we find out he has a huge fear of clowns.
Mhm.
Before the outbreak, we found out he used to stay indoors all the time, just playing World of Warcraft and
Yeah.
drinking Mountain Dew and pizzas.
Yeah. He,
Um,
he says like, "Oh, this is like the third Friday night in a row I'm doing this," and you'd be totally justified to speculate about whether or not I'm a virgin. And he never really confirms or denies one way or the other.
yeah, they kind of leave that question unanswered.
Yeah. Like we see at some point, either before or after this flashback, Tallahassee's like, "Oh, so when's the last time you got laid?" And like Columbus is like clearly lying. He's like, "Oh no, I hooked up with this girl in the back of this truck, and her name was Beverly Hills." And
Yes.
yeah,
So you dog.
yeah. So
But yeah,
we see a flashback to Columbus like 2 months before, like when all this started, and he's just alone in his apartment. He gets a frantic knock on the door from his neighbor, 406, who's only identified as 406, and he says like, "Oh yeah, but I answered the door because my neighbor 406 is insanely hot."
yeah,
And
and it's correct because it's Amber Heard playing the neighbor.
played by Amber Heard, a pre Johnny Depp marriage Amber Heard.
Oof.
Um,
For all that happened.
Yeah, yeah, and she's like freaked out. She's like, "I was attacked by a homeless man. He tried to bite me," and he just sort of like calms her down, and she falls asleep on his shoulder. And then when she wakes up, she is all zombified,
Yeah.
and she attacks him. And
Yeah. But he is able to get away and beat her with the lid of the toilet, which
right,
is
as
big
as you do, yes.
as you do. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is they're always pretty heavy, those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then they cut back to present day. Tallahassee
Yeah.
and Columbus are talking about this town they heard that's untouched.
Yeah.
Tallahassee thinks it's a
Something
myth.
I'd totally forgotten was they actually give an explanation for why the zombie outbreak happens. He says, like, it evolved from mad cow disease. He was like, "Oh, yeah, this one person ate an infected burger, and then they became an infected human, and I totally forgotten they had an explanation for the outbreak."
Oh, okay. Yeah, remember mad cow disease?
I do. I do. I
Wow.
mean, I remember that being a thing. I don't remember it affecting me in a big, big way, but yeah.
Yeah. Remember SARS? That was the whole thing too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Just reminiscing on.
Remember the Center for Disease Control? Remember when we tried to
Oh.
prevent pandemics and stuff? That was
Oh.
fun, right?
All right. All right. This isn't fun anymore. If you're gonna
Sorry.
poo poo my pandemic talk, I can't be part of this. we're having a fun time talking about SARS and Ebola, and you just bummed
Yeah.
us all out
Well,
with, with them facts.
sorry, that's how I roll, buddy.
Wow. Wow, what a wet blanket.
Sorry
Like,
to get too real for you, dude.
triggered.
So anyway, this is sort of it defines like Tallahassee's big quest uh, through the movie. He's trying to find some Twinkies, and they later on they stop at this grocery store. They kill some zombies there, and they encounter a couple of ladies, Wichita and Little Rock, played by Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin. They're sisters, big sister, little sister, and it's
Yeah, because at first they say, "Oh, can you help me? My sister's been bit,"
mhm,
and then they say, "Oh, we'd have to put her down." And she said, "Can you do it? Because it's too heartbreaking for me." And
right.
Columbus can't do it. Tallahassee, he says he's
He's
about
about
to,
to do it. Yeah,
but then Wichita's like, "Wait, no, I'll be the one to do it."
yeah.
And so Tallahassee gives Wichita the gun to shoot her little sister. Oh
Mhm.
my God, it's a setup. The two sisters turn the guns on the boys, take them for everything they're worth.
Yeah, yeah. They take their weapons and their car, and we find out that their plan is to go to Pacific Playland, which is a big amusement park on the West Coast. Because like that seems to be a thing is that every person in Zombieland is convinced that there's some other area of the country that is free and clear of the zombie outbreak, but nobody's in agreement as to which area that is. Like
Yeah.
Tallahassee's like, yeah, people on the West Coast think the East is clear. People on the East Coast thinks the West is clear. And yeah,
Yeah, I think that's kind of a trope in a lot of zombie movies where they're like, "Oh, we need to get to so and so. I hear there's
mhm,
no zombie there, and it's everything's great."
yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
that seems very plausible because it feels like the lines of communications would break down very quickly, and yeah, you just have
yeah,
to kind of go on rumor and speculation and all that stuff.
yeah, you can't really text anybody directions of
No,
the
no,
apocalypse.
yeah, we never hear about cell phones being a thing in this universe.
That's the real tragedy.
That
How am I supposed to put? How can I put all these pictures on the gram if there is no gram? How do I know if I go viral?
so Tallahassee and Columbus, they're basically stranded without a car. They're just like wandering in the city. They try to find a new car, and they do find a new car. And like at first they think they had to scout it out because you never know when you might encounter a zombie. And they sort of gingerly open the door, and they see that some hands on the steering wheel, but they're just hands. That's all they are.
Disembod-
They're not attached to anybody.
disembodied hands.
Just
So
disembodied hands. And in the back seat, there's lots of guns in the back seat. Tallahassee's like, thank God for rednecks.
yeah, they are prepared.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
but yeah, at this
go
point,
ahead.
Tallahassee paints the number 3 on the side of the Hummer. They
Hmm.
drive off, and he wants revenge for the two girls, just
Hmm.
taking his ride. But Columbus kind of just wants to drive home.
Right. And we find out little about Tallahassee's backstory and why he hates zombies so much and he takes such pleasure in killing them. It's because they killed like the one thing he loved, which was this little puppy named Buck. And we see like this adorable little golden retriever, and he's like surfing it
Oh,
food, and he's like giving him a bath, and yeah, he loves that puppy dog.
yeah, but he lost the puppy in the zombie attack, and now he's just angry and smashes all the zombies he can. It's very John Wick.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why he's on this quest to get a Twinkie, because he's like, yeah, you gotta enjoy the little things where you can. You gotta take your pleasures where you can find them in Zombieland, because they're very few and far between, and that strikes Columbus as like a bit of profound wisdom. So he adds that to his list. And it's Rule 32: enjoy the little things.
Yeah, I mean that's just a good way to live life.
Yeah, zombie outbreak or no, good way to live life.
Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. So the two guys are driving in their Hummer, and then as they're driving down the road, what is this? They see their caddy, their Escalade or big car. Whatever. I don't know
Yeah,
cars.
I don't know cars either. Yeah.
I do not know cars. But yeah, it has the words "help" painted on the door. Of course, they think it's a trap.
Hmm.
But Tallahassee's like, I'll go check it out. You stay in the Hummer. If everything looks good, we'll just go on past and go on our way. Of
Hmm.
course, he gets out, checks out the car. Under the car, nothing there. Goes back to the Hummer. Says, "All right, we can go." Surprise, surprise! Little Rock is in the back seat holding Columbus at gunpoint.
Yep. Yep.
He
So,
got he got by a 12-year-old.
yeah. Yeah. And Little Rock, she points out, look, 12's the new 20 because, Zombieland,
Mm,
you got to grow up very quickly.
indeed.
You can't preserve your innocence for very long in a
Nuh-uh.
zombie outbreak.
Nuh-uh. So then Wichita comes out hiding from some haystacks, and they hijack the Hummer. Now they
Right.
totally took the Hummer over,
Yeah,
and
but now they're not like Tallahassee and Columbus aren't abandoned. They're just being kidnapped along with them. Um, and Columbus, against all, he he realizes like, oh, I kind of like this girl. He develops this crush on Wichita.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, I get it because like Emma Stone in like the smoky eye thing. She's got it going on in this.
Hmm.
Um,
Hey now,
and we get a flashback to the background for Wichita and Little Rock, and we find out they're basically con artists before the outbreak, and they're doing a con where Emma Stone's like searching around at a gas station, and she's like, "Oh, I lost my wedding ring, or I lost my engagement ring. I can't find it, and I've got to go catch a flight." And the attendant at the gas station, played by Mike White, same guy we saw get eaten by a zombie in the bathroom at the beginning of the film. He's like, "Well, hey, I can find it for you, and then I can mail it to you." And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's worth like $3,000." And um, he she promises an award for the ring, and then she leaves because she's like going to go get her flight. And then a little later, Little Rock is playing an unrelated girl. She's like, "Oh, hey, I found this ring at this gas station."
right?
And the gas station attendant's like, "Hey, I'll pay you for that." And so he gives her like all the money out of the register, which is like $400. But he's like, "Hey, I'm going to get that $3,000 reward from the lady later." So
That's right. It's going to be great. Everything's going to work
yeah,
out fine.
yeah,
And then that's when we see Little Rock walk to the car
hmm,
that Wichita's in, parked a few blocks away.
right,
She's got the money, and they have a glove box full of costume jewelry, rings. They pull this scam all the time.
right.
And it's like, oh, pretty clever, pretty clever. So, folks,
Good scam, good scam. Got to pull that sometime. Yep.
if you're looking to make some extra cash, guys, yay,
Uh,
go for it.
yeah, there's no possible downside.
Nope, not at all. No way the law will get involved in this.
So Columbus, back in the present day, Columbus convinces everyone to call a truce. Um, Actually, I think wait, Tallahassee is like, "Oh no, I'll be the big man and I'll you know uh, stop aiming my gun at you people."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because at one point Tallahassee gets the drop on Little Rock and
right?
takes the gun from her, and then Wichita has a gun on him. It's very
Yeah,
Reservoir Dogs,
yeah,
and then Columbus is like, hey, all right, let's all be cool here, man. Let's a
yeah.
bunch of little Fonzies, we cool.
Right. Yeah. So they decided to just call a truce and band together as like a super group of Zombieland. They're like the traveling Wilburys of Zombieland.
To traveling Wilp. Nothing but current references on the SNL Nerds podcast,
That's right. That's right, baby. Um,
and it's
so
all right.
so they decide, like the ladies tell them, yeah, our plan is to go to Pacific Playland outside of LA. That's one of the few clear areas. And Columbus says, "Oh, hey, have you heard anything about Columbus, Ohio?" And she's like, "Oh, no, Columbus, Ohio is burned to the ground."
Yeah.
And Columbus takes that kind of hard, understandably. And Tallahassee's like, yeah, his family's from Columbus, man.
Ooh.
So,
Ah.
yeah.
Mm. Oh.
So, yeah, so he's got nothing left
Yes.
anymore. So,
No direction or
yeah.
home, like a complete
Yeah, so he,
unknown.
he decides at one point he gets a chance to leave and he decides, oh no, I'm actually going to stay with Wichita because I like this lady. So
Yeah. I like this woman that robbed us twice.
yes, yes,
She's,
who has abandoned me out in a zombie wasteland.
yeah.
I think there's a future here.
Yes. She speaks my love language.
Yeah.
Just hijacking.
Yeah, and then we see, they stop on the road. They're at this Indian trading post in Arizona, and Columbus he kind of wants to impress Wichita, but it kind of goes against his rule of like don't be a hero. So he tells Tallahassee like you can take point, you can check out the place and make sure it's zombie free.
Right. And of course, Tallahassee goes in, takes out a zombie. Then it said zombie kill of the week. And then that's when they go into the zombie kill of the week, which was
Mm-hmm.
where this nun takes out a zombie with like a piano.
Yeah, drops a piano on him. Yeah.
Yeah. Looney Tune style.
Very Looney Tunes, very very Roadrunner, but hey, gets the job done.
Mhm.
She just nonchalantly hits this thing and just drops a piano right on him. Very creative. Seems like it could only work once, but
Yeah. You can only do that once. I mean, how many pianos can you lift up to have hoisted up in the air to do that?
and once you drop a piano to earth, I feel like that's pretty much it for that piano. So
Yeah. I mean, unless you get multiple pianos.
I mean, maybe she's hiding out in like a piano warehouse. We don't know.
That could be it.
That could be it.
That could
But
be
hey,
it.
kudos to that nun for killing that zombie in such a creative way.
We salute you.
Yes. And then we see at the trading post, Columbus. He's like messing around with some cologne. He's like, "Hey, maybe I can impress
Yeah.
Wichita this way."
Hey,
And
now.
Tallahassee like, "What are you doing? This is not going to happen. Come on,
Come on, fella.
come on."
It's like
And-
it could happen. Like,
Yeah.
he's not too much competition out there now.
Post-apocalyptic world, limited prospects. Yeah, it improves the odds. Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's hey.
And then the group they all blow off steam by breaking a bunch of stuff at the trading post
Yeah.
because again you gotta take your pleasures where you can find them.
Yeah. Give me something to break.
So let's see. After this, they finally reach California. They make it out to L.A. and they decide we're going to get a map to celebrity homes. And they, so they pull over, they kill a few zombies, they grab a map to celebrity homes, and they decide they're going to scope out their favorite celebs.
Right. And Tallahassee has one celebrity particularly in mind whose house he wants to go to. Mm-hmm. They drive to a beautiful mansion where on the front gate has the initials BM.
Mm-hmm.
And, at first you're like, who's BM? And then once you go in and you see that Andy Warhol painting on the wall of Bill Murray, and you're like, oh, BM, Bill Murray.
Mr. Bill Murray, yeah. So they're in Bill Murray's mansion. And
yes, that's why we're doing this on the podcast, guys.
From what that's our SNL connection, if you didn't know. Bill Murray's in Zombieland. Spoilers.
For a 17-year-old movie.
Well, from what I understand, they did kind of keep the Bill Murray cameo under wraps at first when this first came out, but it was mentioned in a lot of reviews and stuff, so the secret got out very quickly, and I unfortunately already knew that Bill Murray had a cameo in it by the time I saw this movie. I wish I could have seen this movie without knowing that Bill Murray was in it at all, because it would have been so funny and so surprising.
Yeah, no, I saw this without knowing that. And yeah, it totally...
Oh, see, I envy you in that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Bill Murray's in this thing? And and so, of course, Tallahassee's a huge fan of Bill Murray. Mm-hmm. Of course, Little Rock has no idea who Bill Murray is, which is...
because, she's 12. So.
Yeah, I think at one point she's like, who's Bill Murray? And I think Tallahassee says, look, I've never hit a kid. Don't you dare.
That's like not knowing who Gandhi is. And she's like, who's Gandhi?
God, the schools are failing.
Well, look, she probably wasn't going to school a lot beforehand. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. So the bunch of them decide to split up, look around.
Hmm.
the mansion, see what's
Make
what.
sure it's clear. Yeah.
Yeah, I think also Tallahassee was looking for Twinkies.
Right.
Didn't find any. I think at Wichita says, "See, I told you we should have gone to Russell Crowe's place because he's fat."
Was Russell? I mean, this wasn't that long after Gladiator, though, right? Was Russell Crowe like already letting himself go at this point?
I mean, he must have for them to make that joke, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the
I
joke
just
doesn't make sense if he wasn't.
yeah. That I mean, that just struck me. What Gladiator was what like 2001, something like that. So
Uh,
yeah, maybe
Looking it up now, two
okay.
thousand.
2000. Okay. All
So
right.
yeah. Gladiator was 2000.
And Nice
So
Guys that came out in 2016. Okay. All right. So
so 2009. That would be around what? State of Play, Robin Hood, Les Mis. Well, Les Mis was 2012, so
okay.
he was getting there.
I mean,
Uh,
okay.
310 to Yuma, he was a little chubby, I guess.
I haven't seen a lot of these Russell Crowe movies, so yeah.
You're not familiar with his oeuvre?
Well, not at that particular point in time. So,
Okay. But yeah,
all
I
right,
guess
but okay.
yeah, the math checks out, guys. Math
All
checks out.
right, yeah. So, and meantime, so I split up Tallahassee and Wichita. They end up meeting Bill Murray. They are surprised by Bill Murray, and he is made up as a zombie with a hairpiece because he's like, oh yeah, a makeup artist friend of mine told me how to do this because I still like to go out. He's like, I just went to Pebble Beach and played 9 holes.
As you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, the Tallahassee freaks out. He geeks out over him, as anybody would.
Hmm.
Saying, "Oh, I've been watching your movie since I could masturbate." I mean, not that the two are connected. Yeah, and he quotes Caddyshack and whatnot,
Yeah.
and then they all get stoned together.
And yeah, yeah, we see them all like enjoying one of Bill Murray's bongs. And meanwhile, Columbus and Little Rock, they find the screening room in Bill Murray's mansion, and Columbus decides to show Little Rock Ghostbusters so that she knows who Bill Murray is. So
Fine choice.
yeah, and like they start out the theme, and it's like, who are you going to call? And Columbus is like, I'm so excited, you're going to find out who you're going to call.
It's
So
Ghostbusters. You're gonna call Ghostbusters.
yeah,
I would probably. I mean, I would probably dork out. I mean, we've talked about Ghostbusters on this podcast. You've seen me dork out.
we've talked about all the Ghostbusters movies.
Yeah,
We've,
like
we've covered them all. Yeah.
I still have the dream of one day being able to drive the Ecto One and while wearing a proton pack. One day it's going to happen, guys.
Yeah, and we see when Tallahassee and Wichita are partying with Bill Murray, they're playing Ghostbusters at one point, and Tallahassee's in the Peter Venkman jumpsuit, which from what I understand, I think Bill Murray brought his real jumpsuit to the set.
What? He still
Yeah,
has it?
I think so. Yeah, I believe I read that somewhere.
Fucking A.
Yeah,
Nice.
right, right.
Hot damn. That's wow. Wow.
Uh, so yeah, so they're smoking up with Bill Murray. They're playing Ghostbusters. They're having a good old time, and then they finally decide, oh, we're going to go into the screening room. Bill Murray still got his zombie makeup on, with his wig that they say makes him look like Eddie Van Halen, which is a funny gag.
Good gag.
Funny gag, but and they're like, oh, how is Eddie Van Halen? He's a zombie.
So you know.
Makes me a little sad because, Eddie Van Halen has, like, of course, passed since this movie came out, but
Yeah. Eesh.
it's
Not
just
aged
like,
well.
oh, Eddie Van Halen really isn't with us anymore. That's a shame.
Yeah, not the best.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
So he decides to go in to the screening room and scare Columbus because Columbus is the jumpy guy, but they don't count on Columbus being so jumpy and panicky. He immediately shoots Bill Murray
He
like
takes
point blank.
takes it to the chest.
Yeah. And then and that's and then and they're just like, oh, I don't think we can save you.
we can't patch this up, man.
Yeah, and they just say, do you have any regrets? And he just says, Garfield, maybe.
Damn. I believe he ad libbed that line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. I'd kind of forgotten how briefly Bill Murray's in this movie. He's in it for like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it makes the movie. It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely adds to this movie, even though he's only in it for a bit.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And we see them like hauling his corpse out, like wrapped up, and they give him like a 21 gun salute.
Yeah,
Or they dump his body over like the balcony.
yeah. They don't even bury it; they just kind of dump it overboard or over the balcony.
Yeah, well, I can see why you'd get away from actual burials in Zombieland. So
You know what? Fair enough.
I wouldn't want to take the time to like dig an entire grave for somebody.
Fair enough. Yeah, just
Zombies are going to come along and eat them soon enough. It's fine.
yeah. Leave them there for the coyotes.
Exactly. They'll eventually dissolve and go back to the earth.
Yes. Back to your.
Okay, one line that kind of confused me. I think when they first meet Bill Murray, Tallahassee, I believe he says like there are 6 people who survived Zombieland, and one of them is freaking Bill Murray. How is he counting 6? Because we got the 4 of them, we got Bill Murray, that's 5. Who's the 6th person? I was confused by that.
Oh. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's a good point. Because yeah,
I'm pretty sure I didn't mishear that line.
yeah,
So
they don't meet anybody else as far as I.
I mean, they wouldn't be counting Amber Heard's character because
No,
she was
she's
zombified and killed.
yeah,
So
yeah.
who's
Wow,
the
I guess
other
you're right.
uninfected person that they've met?
Yeah, there's
I
no
wonder if
other.
there's like a deleted scene or something.
Wow, I think you found yourself a little discrepancy there, sir.
I don't know. I'm just very confused by that. So
No, no, good catch, good pull. Well done.
okay, but we have no answer. So
No, I got nothing. No, I have no answer at all.
okay,
I'm trying to think. Yeah, there weren't any other survivors.
yeah. Let me do a little searching here.
Okay, all
Oh,
right, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Gonna solve this groovy mystery, gang.
oh god. Ah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, while you clack away on the keys, I will. Let's keep this going.
Okay, wait,
And
hang on. I
oh,
found a
what?
Reddit thread.
All right, breaking
Okay.
news.
Oh, Tallahassee states that there are 6 people left in the world. In addition to the 4 main characters and Bill Murray, this includes Cynthia Knickerbocker, who appears very briefly as a Zombie Kill of
Oh,
the Week winner. So that's what it is.
the nun with the piano.
Right. Who we mentioned like 5 minutes ago. So
I already forgot her.
yeah, I already forgot her too because she's in the movie for like 10 seconds. So
Not gone and not forgotten.
or here's another theory on Reddit. They say it's possible that Tallahassee actually bought Columbus's fake girlfriend story.
Oh, yeah,
Hmm.
maybe. I mean, but he would have known that he was full of it, right? But who
I don't
knows?
know. I mean, they don't know each other real well at that point. Um,
Hmm.
so, and Tallahassee's kind of like, you dog. So it seemed to me like he believed Columbus, but I don't know. I think the Knickerbocker theory makes the most sense,
Okay.
even though she doesn't meet any of the main characters and they have no way of knowing she exists. But
Okay. Fair enough. Listeners, call in with your theories.
yeah, I'm just very curious. Who's the number 6?
Who is the 6th survivor?
Is it Patrick McGowan? It's Patrick McGowan, isn't it?
Who's Patrick McGowan?
He's number 6. He's the prisoner. Come on.
Uh,
You haven't
who's
seen the prisoner?
who's Gandhi?
Okay. Okay.
Are we gonna watch the prisoner?
We're going to watch the prisoner now. You have to see the prisoner.
Fine, I'll watch the prisoner.
It's great.
Okay, calm down.
People, Darren's going to watch the prisoner now. I'm so excited.
Like, let's pause this podcast and I'll watch the prisoner.
That's
And
right.
we'll come back and I'll understand that reference.
Okay. All right. That's great. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Good. Yeah. So after they dump off Bill Murray's body,
Yeah.
they spend the night in his abode.
Yeah. In his
Um,
mansion. Yeah.
yeah, Tallahassee and Little Rock, they do target practice while Wichita and Columbus, drink some wine
hmm
and get close.
They're having a little moment. Yeah. While we see them we see the group playing Monopoly, and they kind of bond about the things they actually like about Zombieland.
Oh, right, yes.
Columbus, ironically, he says no more Facebook status updates, and this is like the year before Jesse Eisenberg did The Social Network. So
Irony. The
yeah,
irony.
funny. And Tallahassee's like, "Hey, no more flushing. That's huge."
Is that really a big problem?
I, I mean, I've never thought of flushing as a big burden, but
Yeah.
I guess that was crimping Tallahassee's style.
Yeah.
I personally like the idea of being able to use a bathroom more than once, but
Yeah, call me old fashioned.
yeah, but I guess if you're like constantly on the road, on the run, and you're not ever coming back to a place, yeah, I can see why you'd skip flushing, especially if there's zombies after you everywhere and you don't want to spend a lot of time in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also learn about the things that they hate about the worst things about Zombieland, and
Hmm.
of course Tallahassee talks about losing Buck, and then the way Tallahassee talks about Buck, Columbus is slowly realizing, oh, Buck isn't a dog. Buck
Yeah.
was his son.
And we see the flashbacks, and instead of him like feeding his dog, he's like serving his son pancakes, and it's the most adorable kid you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Um, and and yeah, and that's really what Tallahassee's about. Is that's why he hates zombies, because he lost his young son. And it's amazing that like we have the most touching moment in the movie right after like the biggest gag in the movie. It's just that really struck me. It's like we have that big belly laugh at the Bill Murray cameo, and then we have this pretty straightforward dramatic scene of Woody Harrelson just losing it because he lost his son in this.
Yeah, yeah. It's a roller coaster of emotions, no pun
Yeah,
intended.
yeah. So it's happened somewhere under 2 months ago, so it's still very raw. So
Mm, yikes.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Um,
So yeah, so then they all the our quartet gets
mhm,
comfortable for the night, and is like you said, Wichita and Columbus to drink some wine, and
mhm,
the wine is from '97, so they talk about where they were in 1997.
right.
Wichita talks about seeing her first R-rated movie, having her first kiss,
Hmm.
first school dance. Columbus didn't go because it was Sadie Hawkins, and the girls picked the guys, and like nobody picked him.
Yeah.
Oh, and so yeah, so that's from Wichita. I was like, well, I'll make that up to you now. Let's have a dance. So they dance and they get close, and she
They're
tells him,
about to kiss.
"Yeah." He's like, oh,
Yeah.
she tells him that she's kind of cute. He says, "Oh, you got the guts of a guppy, but I'd hit
Yeah.
that."
Yeah. She's liking the cut of his jib.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she's kind of digging out what he's putting down.
yeah,
And yeah, they're definitely having a moment. And then Tallahassee barges in and interrupts him, and he's like, "Hey, we need some help moving the couch. We're building the fort." So it's really important.
like guys, stop what you're doing. We're building a fort.
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't
that kind of kills the moment. And then the next morning, Wichita has stolen their car again
I get that's
and
their
taken
move,
off with Little Rock.
right? Because she doesn't. Again, no attachments. You can't get too attached, and
Right,
Wichita tells me, "Hey, me and my sister are going to do whatever we need to do to survive,"
right.
which of course uh, involves taking their ride and driving to Pacific Playland.
Right. And Columbus is rather fed up with Tallahassee. He's like, "You're a giant cock blocking robot built in a lab."
Good
Great line. There are
line.
just some great lines every once in a while in this movie. I really like it. It's a fun movie.
No, for sure. Yeah, so Wichita and Little Rock, they get to Playland. It's it's totally deserted, like much like a Wally World.
Hmm.
They bust through the gates. No one's there, so they decide to turn on the power and just get on all the rides. But of course, when they turn on the power and all the lights come on, all the zombies from around town are like, "Oh, what's that?" And of course, they all move in on Playland. Oops.
Yeah. I think that might be my one big criticism of the movie is like how were they that stupid to like turn on all the rides? I mean, I guess they sincerely thought that area was completely deserted because if they had any hint that there were zombies around, they wouldn't have done that. But
Yeah, like this part I will say is like that seems like a real amateur move, and they do something else in this scene where it's like
yeah,
that's not the smartest thing to do
like
because it's what.
why are they doing that? Like we're suddenly like just damsels in distress when they were like badass shit kickers for in the movie up till this point. So it's a weird switch. Yeah,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like they were these, smart con men or
yeah.
con ladies or con people, and now they're just like, oh no, we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like their IQ dropped a few points in between scenes. It's weird.
It really did, just because the
Yeah,
movie called for it.
yeah, yeah. It's odd. Um, but anyway, the lights attract zombies. Tallahassee and Columbus, they're getting ready to get out of Bill Murray's mansion. I personally would have stuck around there for a while, but hey, the ladies are in trouble. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, they're going to Pacific Playland. They're going to get into trouble there. Um, Tallahassee, at this point, he decides he's going to head down to Mexico because that's where he thinks it's clear. So,
See.
and Columbus decides to go after Wichita. He's taken one of the motorcycles in Bill Murray's garage and like immediately crashes it.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So Tallahassee's like, okay, fine, I'll take you to Pacific Playland. We'll go rescue them together because you're
Right.
lost without me.
Yeah. Just that was pretty. Just see him immediately just crash out on the mic or the
Yeah,
bike. Yeah. So they, the Little Rock and Wichita, they're on the rise, but they see the swarm of zombies coming after them. And they're like, oh no, who knew these lights and noises from these rides would attract all these zombies?
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, so then they get off the ride. They try to make their escape. They get into the Hummer and try to drive off, but the zombies swarm the thing.
yeah. And
So
they
then,
crash the Hummer.
yeah, into the ocean, but they get
Right.
out uh, before they sink in the ocean. Then they try to run away. Then they make a beeline for this ride called the Blast Off Tower, which is one of those rides where you kind of put on a harness and it just shoots you up in the air as you're sitting
Right.
down, and then you slowly come back down. So,
Oh, I thought it was like it took you up to the top and then you plummet down really quickly.
yes, yeah, you plummet down really quickly, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot up and then you shoot back down, and
Right.
like that's the other thing where it's like that's you see a
Like, yeah,
swarm.
why would you do that when there's like a zombie horde after you?
Like that seems like you want to get somewhere safe and secure, somewhere with a locked door. I don't know why getting on this ride.
Maybe they were thinking they could just go all the way up to the top and then pause it at the top. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the characters are thinking at this point, but
Yeah. So, but yes, at this point, like as they go up, then they see there's a huge horde of zombies waiting for them back down the ground. So then
right.
Wichita is like, "Hey, shoot at the control box so we could stay up here
Hmm.
until the zombies decide to go." I guess.
I think that's what they're thinking, and they're shooting zombies, but they very quickly run out of ammo, so they are stuck and they're in peril. And by this point, Tallahassee and Columbus get there. They see the car that's driven over, and at first they're thinking like, "Oh no, they're both dead." And then Columbus hears them crying for help at the top of the tower, and he's like, "Oh no, they're still here. We got to go rescue them."
Yeah. So Columbus goes rescues them while Tallahassee distracts the zombies.
Right? Time to
Blasting.
nut up or shut up.
Yes, the catchphrase of the movie.
Right. I think that was like a tagline for the movie.
It's
Actually.
it's on the poster.
Yep. Yep.
It's on the poster.
So,
Yeah. So Tallahassee blasts an air horn, tells distracts all the zombies that is their way. Uh, Columbus goes after them, but then he gets kind of flanked on both sides, and he ends up going into a haunted house.
right.
And
There's also a really cool bit where Woody Harrelson is like hanging off one of the rides off of one of the cars, and he's just like shooting zombies as he goes. That's just such a cool moment.
that did look kind of badass. I will say that.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked pretty.
And later he's like, he gets into like a roller coaster, and he's like shooting zombies from the roller coaster. It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Then of course at one point Columbus sees a zombie clown and then that's when he decides, oh, it's
Yeah.
time to nut up or shut up.
Yeah, this is we learn earlier in the movie that clowns are one of Columbus's big fears. So a zombie clown, that's
Oh,
really his. So he revises his previous rule 17, don't be a hero, and it's be a hero because he's got to
yeah,
overcome this to go rescue the woman he loves.
that's right.
So
Time to rock, baby.
yeah, and it's just a whole lot of great action at this point. They figure out a lot of cool set pieces. They got Columbus in the haunted house. We got um, Tallahassee inside a like a gated thing, and he's just like shooting zombies right and left all through the grating. It's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Just a good 3 or 4 minutes of just straight up zombie killing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just splatter, splatter.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
just
that's-
it's what you plunk down your money for. It's what you came to see, and it does not disappoint.
are you not entertained?
And yeah, they finally rescue, or well, Columbus finally rescues Wichita
Yeah, he
and Little Rock.
pulls the emergency brake on the ride.
Yeah.
So they come down after all the zombies are dead. Wichita and Columbus hug and
Mhm.
kiss, and Wichita tells Columbus her real name, which is Krista.
Krista, apparently named after Emma Stone's mother, which is nice.
Oh,
That's sweet.
lovely.
And Columbus, he gets to fill another one of his ambitions. He gets to brush some hair out of the way over her ear,
Oh,
which he gave as another one of his ambitions earlier in the movie.
one
So
day I'm going to be able to touch a woman's hair.
yeah.
Someday, someday.
Oh, that's nice. It's a fun thing to do. I get that.
Yeah, no, very true. It's very sweet.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
makes you feel manly.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Touch that hair,
And
guys.
and they kiss, and they find shortly after this they find like a fried Twinkie stand, and Tallahassee's like, "Hey, I'm finally gonna get one of those last remaining Twinkies," and they're going into another room, and Columbus again gets jumpy, and he shoots at a door, and when they open the door, there was like a box of Twinkies in there, but it's all filled with buckshot now.
Oh,
So
I know. And
so
yeah, and then as they leave, they see that their Escalade is about to take off. So they're like, "Are they stealing our car again?"
yeah.
And it turns out, no, they're just pulling up to pick them up so they can all go home. And Little Rock tosses Tallahassee a Twinkie.
Yeah, so he finally gets a Twinkie. He finally gets to eat that, and it's everything that he hoped for.
Yeah, and
And I
more.
read because Woody Harrelson is a vegetarian or possibly a vegan. They and like Twinkies have animal fat and I think some dairy in them.
Well,
They had to work up like fake Twinkies that were like made out of cornmeal or something like that for him to
oh,
eat. So
those are cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
so that's nice that they accommodated him.
yeah. I wonder if there are vegan. There's got to be vegan Twinkies out there, right?
I don't think they're mass manufactured or anything like
No,
that. No.
you got to go to like one of those fancy Brooklyn bakeries or something like that to get it. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see hostess fucking with vegan stuff.
Okay.
That kind of goes against their brand, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then our four heroes drive off, becoming a true family,
Hmm.
and the end.
Yeah, because Columbus says, without other people, you might as well be a zombie, which is a nice little takeaway for the movie.
People need people.
Yeah, really, really fun movie. It's well made. It's funny. It's not too long. It doesn't overstay its welcome at all. But like I tell you, as soon as I finished this movie last night, I was like, I want to watch the sequel right now, man.
You know what? I've never seen the sequel.
You haven't seen the sequel,
I
okay?
have not. Like I've seen bits and
The
pieces of it,
sequel is
but
worth seeing. Okay,
maybe we'll do
it's
it on the podcast. I
they
don't
made it. They
know.
made it like literally 10 years later,
Hmm.
because it was still a big cult movie. I think it took them a few years to get it off the ground. But it takes place 10 years later in universe because Abigail Breslin alone, you age from 12 up to 22. It's kind of noticeable.
Like, hey,
But
wait a minute.
but yeah, it's fun. I'm not gonna ruin any of the surprises for you, but you can definitely tell they had more money to toss around.
Okay, nice.
And we get some other interesting people in it, and it was a worthy sequel, I would say. So
Okay, cool. I'll give it a look. See.
yeah, worth seeing. Worth seeing.
All right, fantastic. But yeah, Zombieland. Good film, short film, in and out, lots of fun,
Mm-hmm.
zombie splatters, got some laughs.
Yeah,
What more could you ask
as
for?
Pete Davidson would say, it's a short ass movie. It's like
Exactly.
87 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, in and out. It's almost a
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. it's, it's fantastic. Yeah, and I guess that's our podcast, guys. Thanks for listening as always to the podcast. You could follow us on the Blue Skies at SNL Nerds. And you can listen to this madness on the YouTubes. Listen to us on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
Non-Productive.com. Donate to our Patreon. And as always, you can follow me, myself, and I on all the social medias at Darren Credible, DARIN Credible.
And you can follow me on all the socials at Trumbull Comic. That's TRUMBULL and the word comic. And yeah, you can find me under that handle on Letterboxd too. You go look at my Deadpool versus Wolverine review and
Oof.
see if you agree with me or not. And so
Yeah, you can see his,
yeah.
his hot takes on Deadpool versus Wolverine. I know some people I think at the time, because that movie was such a spectacle, people liked it. But then I feel like afterwards, people revisited it and were like, they started to see the flaws in it. We're like, hey, wait a minute.
I feel like with that movie, it's probably something I would have enjoyed a lot more if I was seeing it in like a theater full of fans.
Yeah.
I was like watching it by myself on my laptop, so that's probably
Oh.
not optimal position, optimal way to see that film. I mean, that's
Yes.
probably a film that's more for a big crowd or something. But
Yeah, I don't think that's the way the creators meant for it to be seen.
well, that's the way it was seen. So
Okay.
screw
the
you,
way-
creators. That's how I'm watching it. That's how I watch like 85% of the movies I see these days. So
Oh boy. And that's the way you're going to watch our next movie we're going to
that's
talk
true.
about too.
Yes.
Hey. So in honor, I guess, of America's
Quote
200.
unquote honor.
Yeah. This country's turning 250, 4th of July. So we
Yeah.
figure let's talk about a movie that was recommended
Let's
to us.
celebrate.
We're talking about a movie that was recommended to us by a super fan, Manette Moratti. We're talking about 2006 movie Man of the Year with Robin Williams, Laura Linney, Christopher Walken, Louis Black,
Okay.
and it's got Tina Fey and Amy Poehler in it,
Playing themselves, right?
playing themselves. Yes.
Playing themselves. I've never seen this movie before.
Oh, me neither.
So it's going to be completely new to me. From what I understand, it's more like Robin Williams. He's playing like the host of like a satirical news show. He's basically playing Jon Stewart.
Yes.
And then he's convinced to run for president for real. So
Right. Yeah. Basically, the premise, you can say, is a comedian hosts a new satire program, decides to run for president, and because of some voting machine malfunction, he gets elected.
okay, I didn't know that. I thought he got elected real.
Well, it's on IMDb. I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying it.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just didn't know. And like that happens. Like Zelensky was an entertainer in the Ukraine, and I think he was like the Ukrainian version of Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
So, and then he became the president of the Ukrainian president for real. And yeah.
So this is very, very prescient in these days and times.
Kind of is. It kind of is. Because this was like a good 13 years before Zelensky. So
Yeah.
So this will be interesting. I never checked it out. I don't remember even much about the previews, so I'll be coming to this pretty fresh.
Okay, cool. Well, going into this fresh, and check it out. Man of the Year. Next episode.
Man of the Year. Okay. Well, I hope it's good.
Me too.
I hope Manette's not steering us wrong.
Yeah.
Did she say like she liked it, or did she say like, oh, you should watch this movie?
I think she said we should watch it. I don't know if she I don't know if she said she liked it or not.
It wasn't like, you should watch this, it's really great. It was just, you should watch this.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Right.
So Minette, I don't think Minette would steer us wrong, or
I don't think she's that cruel. No.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's good people.
She's good people. Yeah. All right. So we'll see. We'll see what we think. I hope we like it. I always hope we like it. But we'll find out next week. So join us next week, and let us know what you think of Man of the Year in the meantime. But until then, nerds out.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.